Yes. Once again, party people in the building. It is another episode of Flashback Fever Radio. I'm your host, Jim Slice. And of course, we got DJ AFX in the mix with us tonight. Yo, big shouts out to the chat room right there. I see Angela Eli 47, May 966, and Billy D. And of course, the other hip hop junkies that love that classic material and that legendary music. But you know, before we go on to the show, we got to do the little intro thing. So y'all hold tight because we about to get into this right about now.
Flashback fever, you know we on that. Flashback fever, you know we got that. Flashback fever, you don't remember that? The way they did it way back.
Once again, my people, this is Flashback People Radio right here on radioscene.com. And of course, tonight we're gonna flash you back to some of that old school hip hop gear, that fashion, that b-boyness from back in the day. So in the building to introduce us to some of this stuff here on Flashback Fever, we got Fresh Dre in the building with us tonight. Give it applause. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Dre, what up?
What's up, baby? You know,
How you
we
been,
old
man?
school. Man, I'm holding it down, baby. You know what we do.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Glad
man.
you come through, man.
Oh man, you know, man. Listen, you holding it down. I got to hold it down till we've been doing this since back in the days, way past the 80s. But the 80s was the era, so that's what we building on tonight.
Okay. All right. So you come to bring us some of that old school gear, man, to remind us of what it was like back then in the 80s.
Oh, without a doubt, man. They say 30% of what you retain is through the ear. And they say 40% of what you retain is through the eye. But 50% of what you retain is both through ear and eye. So I got to show forth and prove, you know, what I have done and what I'm here to present. We have bombers, we got sheepskins, we got sheepskin pants, we got goose down pants. We got Bally's, British, Clarks, you know, some of the things that we used to rock back in the days. You know, as I'm talking, you see I'm unbuttoned. Back in the days, you had like 100 buttons. You got to keep unbuttoning them, you know what I'm saying? You want to open up. That was what it's all about. It was about fashion, you know?
Okay.
And that's a part of like tying a tie. You know?
Okay. Well, let's take a peek at some of this fashion that we got going on right here. Let's take a peek at some of this fashion. So right now, what was this from back in the day?
Back in the days, just talking about the bombers, man. These years, man, when we came out with the bombers, the goose down bombers, you know, you had Run DMC and them coming back with tougher than leather back in these days.
Yeah.
Right here, man. The fur is real, you know what I'm saying? The leather is real. Everything inside the leather is real. The goose is real, you know? And this is what we do, man. These were the 80s. This is when we were really battling each other, man, in style, man.
Right.
Original, man. This is the way we battled each other. It wasn't in the killing, it wasn't the shooting. It was about, man, battling each other with fashion. You know?
Okay.
Yes,
so that's
sir.
the bomber right there. The bomber was big, man, back in what year you say the bomber was big?
The bomber
1980?
was big. You talking through the 80s. Yes, you talking through the 80s era. Some started at 80 and ended at the peak of 89, the end of 89. You know, They took it all the way and just kept the whole 80s era. Me, I'm going into 2012 and 13, so you can see how I'm doing it, baby.
No doubt. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. I want to bring something up. Yeah, grab that.
Okay.
Remember this back in the day? What do we have here?
We got the sheepskins, baby. Now, we can go back into the shepherd days, but we're going to go back into prophetic days if we go back that far. So it's a lot to talk about when it comes down to the sheepskins, man. You came through it with the sheepskins. Sheepskins was running for a lot of money back in the days, man.
Right. How much you think sheepskins was off the top? 200?
And they go all the way up to 8. They go all the way up. I seen them online, man, for all the way up to 4 Gs, man.
I mean, right now or back in, I'm talking 80s.
In the 80s, you talking, man, $800, man. Cats would go, man. You know, the stick-up kids was out there. They knew what they was worth. So, you know, they come around the way with like 9 or 8, 10 sheepskins. You already know. That's about 4 or 5 G.
Wow.
So, you know, sheepskins always been an epitome. They keep you warm. They waterproof. It's a lot that you need to learn about, y'all. You know, take the time to Google the different type of sheeps because they all over the world.
Wow, that's got the stitching in the back. Yes.
Again, most of our prophets were shepherds, man. So you know the sheep, man. It's got a lot of history behind that.
That was like before lambskin. Now we could get into a whole sheepskin suit. The whole.
You want to go with 2? Okay.
Okay. Well, we can do it for babies too. So babies was fresh in the 80s then.
Yes. We next generation. We like to pass the torch down. The torch been passed down to us, and we like to keep it passed down. We like to keep the era of this thing. Like the turntables. Like the computers taking over. We want to keep it, man, 1,000, man, with the babies coming in strong. So that's how we doing it, man. Generation after generation, man. Each one teach one.
Okay. That was some cool. Let's hold on before we get back into more sheepskin. Let's take a break on the sheepskin. How about footwear? Footwear. Remember the foot was fresh in the 80s with the footwear?
Let's go.
What we got for footwear? Flash us back to our feet.
Siesta, Bally's, baby. We got the original Bally shoes. These are the 80s. This is the epitome of the 80s, Bally's was deemed, man, high fashion back in the 1800s. It was deemed as high fashion. So you had brothers rocking Bally's in the 80s. We way above, way past our era. You had Daddy. If you go back to Big Daddy Kane videos, you'll see him, Scoob, Scrap, all of them rocking in Bally's.
Okay, checking out that grip.
Old school and Fresh Dre vintage gear, you're gonna see Fresh Dre back in the 80s still rocking.
Now, what rapper do you think made Bally's popular back then?
Man, I gotta give it to Kane. I hung with Kane. Me and Kane got a profound respect for each other.
You think Kane? I don't know. I gotta disagree, man.
No, you know what? I
know.
gotta give it to Dougie. Dougie lived across the street from my uncle on Manhattan Avenue, baby. So I'm there. I'm right there, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about Bally's, man? He was the epitome of the Bally's era.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him, but I ain't taking away nothing from nobody, man. The love is spread it out.
Okay, what we got in the brown box? Oh, getting us another green pair.
Oh, man.
So what's that? Another pair?
The Aerials, man. These are classics, man. I had to go into the archives to pull these out. These are throwbacks. You're not seeing
wow.
these no more. You're not seeing these
Flashback
right
fever.
Now in this era, man.
We flash you back.
This is crazy, man.
Bally's.
This is insane to see these right now.
Remember those? Some of y'all talking about I had those in high school. I had those in middle school.
Switzerland, man. This is Switzerland, man. These right here, you put these on, you see the green in that, make you feel like you got a Swiss bank account, baby.
You walking money right there. The grip still white.
Oh yeah. Brand new.
What else we got? Let's see. We got more footgear. More footgear, my people. Angela, you right too. Dougie Fresh, I see you. A lot of people got stuck up for those. Ladies and gentlemen, these are Britishers. Not British Knights, but Britishers. We flash you back to two-tone joints. Look at the soul. Are you hungry? Flash you back. Flashback fever. This is what we do. Flashback fashion. Yes, they've been worn before because we are fly like that. Now, I know when it came to the Britishers, man, Harlem Boys back in the day made Britishers real popular.
What? Man, listen, man. Palladio, man, from Greece.
Keep saying to the mic.
Originality, where they coming from, You get the originals, we was sporting them back, man, when we was in middle school. So we go back all the way to the original, but yes, Harlem World, man, they had the original British Walker store right there, but they had them all over also. You gotta big up every borough, man. Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, the Bronx, Harlem, and the Elm City, cousin. A lot of people from city moved down to New Haven. And made it happen down
what we
here.
got here?
We know.
Now these are Clark Wallabies.
Oh yes.
Now they say Brooklyn dudes made Clark Wallabies popular. So when Harlem was rocking Britishers, Brooklyn was rocking the Wallabies.
Oh my goodness, you talking about street shoes? The Wallaby Clarks are official, man.
Hip hop, yep.
Come on now, I gotta give it up, man, to my yardsmen, man, and the Rastafarians and Jamaicans. Seeing still
and
rocking them strong.
I got like 8 pair of these.
Enough respect, concrete, maximum.
Official hip hop shoes.
Find them in pink like that at this time, and for the females, I gotta give a shout out to my ladies. Y'all know my ladies, man. Shout out to the ladies. I got them in pink for you right now, exclusive.
Yes. Okay. What else we got going on? So, you know, the Wallabies and the Britishers was definitely going at it. That is the hip-hop shoe back then. We're going to end this off with one more.
Yo, go to the pen.
We're going to end this off with one more. Let's take them to the sheepskin outfit.
Let's take them back.
The sheepskin outfit from not just the jacket, but the pants, too. Flashback Fever. We flash you back.
Sheepskin pants, come on. And just give you a little idea of how warm you're gonna be, man, when you standing in front of the club waiting to get in. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's the epitome. You know, cats wore the sheepskin pants. They wore the, I mean, they didn't wear the pants. I never saw nobody with the, they wore the jackets. They wore the vests, the hats. Trying to take it, man. We trying to take it to another level. You had the 40, like my man, the 40 below, taking it there. You know, we got a lot to talk about, y'all. Beautiful era, the 80s, fresh Dre, old school and vintage gear. Y'all know what it is, man. Okay. We got the vest on.
Are we taking you back or what?
Yeah.
Flashback Fever. We flash you back.
The Bugatti Kangos. You know what I'm saying? Right behind them.
You gotta hit him with one more?
Oh, not the hat. You gotta. Oh. Yes, sir.
Put the pants down and grab it.
Here we go.
Grab the. Are you gonna put it on? Oh, okay. Okay.
Here we go. Now, you
are you warm? I'm not worrying about the cold air. I'm not worrying about no snow. When you live in Northeast, this is how you get down back then. We flash you back, old school fashion, classic material. It's that hip hop, y'all. Saving hip hop one show at a time. All right. So Dre, man, thank you, man, bringing the fashions through, man.
Oh man, you listen, man. Yo, the respect is here. Thank you. You know, y'all still holding it down, keeping it 1,000. The 80s. You know, we have to leave the history because we are the historians for that era.
Right.
Whatever era you in, just let this be a lesson for you tonight that you have to leave the history for your era also. And we're going to continue to leave this generation after generation. You understand? Go to the 1988 Subway art book to say we are the sons of the ghetto and we will survive.
No doubt, man. Thank you for coming through tonight, Dre. You got any websites that people can talk to you?
Oh, you can go to Fresh Dre Old School and Vintage Gear.blogspot.com. Again, Fresh Dre Old School and Vintage Gear.blogspot.com. Gotcha. And then from there, hey, you want to keep it going further and you serious about the fashion, I'll turn you onto the website where you can order whatever you want. I got you. But
no doubt.
Be serious.
No doubt. Any shout outs real quick?
Dudes. Oh man, first and foremost, I want to shout out to my godfather, man, Joseph Jackson. He got like 23, 24, 25, man, old school wheelchairs that we pimp out with DVD players, 8 tracks, everything for the old heads, man, that live way past our era, civil rights movements that you fought that German Shepherd in the front with the water hose that we giving shout outs to up in them old folks homes that everybody forget about. We love y'all, man. Y'all keep the knowledge passing to us and we gonna keep it passing to the next generation.
No doubt.
Know what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fresh Dre in the building. Give a round of applause. Dre, thank you for coming through, man.
Beat up on the dance floor. Y'all know what up. Yeah, we about to flip this. You know how we flip this. The two-step, the same old two-step. The two-step, the same old two-step. Beat up on the dance floor. Y'all know what up. Yeah, we about to flip this. You know how we flip this. The two-step, the same old.
It's new and exciting with live DJs, talk shows, and a booming online community. It's internet radio you can watch. RadioScene.com. RadioScene.com.